Why, hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. That's the game we're playing today. For our fourth and hopefully final act today, you guys are breaking down the alleyway, hoping to make it there. Iwani, I think, is in front with a rapier and a rope, followed by Mr. Necessities, followed by Leo, followed by Niarb.
No, I
middle.
would go last because he always gets ganked.
Right. Okay. So, Iwani, Mr. Necessities, Niarb, Leo.
Yes.
Fantastic.
You're on it.
Although Niarb has the most health right now.
Yay.
Right. You're pushing through the streets, pushing down this alleyway, when soon enough you see before you 4 puddle monster Iwani. I think you might stop abruptly when you see them, or not. I don't know.
We can outrun these things. Remember, there's no need to engage them from melee. We can just hit them from a distance because they can't reach us.
You're in an alleyway and they're blocking your path. How do you outrun them?
Since I'm in front, or no, I'm not in front.
You're right behind me.
Yeah, I know. If I can reach, I'm going to try to hit them with the fire. But
yeah, I guess we're just breaking up the alleyway, right? So I guess we run up and just I try to bash through them and create an opening.
Throw fire at them from farther than they can lunge. They can lunge a ways at us. So let's not get that close and throw fire at them.
This alleyway's
I don't
not
have
that
fire
wide.
to throw unless you want to light the rope on fire and throw that.
Torches.
But I think we want to try to save the rope if we can.
All right, throw torches at them if you want. Angling stone.
I mean, I was just planning on trying to, just barrel run and just keep running.
Yeah, that was my thought. But...
And then, I'll hold the torches in front of you,
There's no reason for us to take melee damage at all and then have to, do more damage to ourselves to burn them off.
All right. While you guys are talking about what to do with these blobs, they launch themselves. 2 at Mr. Necessities, 2 at Iwani.
What is the range of them launching themselves?
I feel like if they can see us, they can launch us.
About 10 feet. Iwani, does an 11 hit you?
No, an 11 does not.
All right, both of them miss you. Mr. Necessities does I guess you got partial cover from Iwani. Does a 14 hit you?
Yes, a 14 hits me.
All right, one of them slaps on you, square on your chest, and feel the numbness radiating towards your heart. You take a point of damage.
Okay.
Party, go.
I can't see.
Do we
anything.
roll initiative or do we go?
Just go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just I say forward, while we're running forward or whatever. I just say keep going.
Need to burn the one off.
And while I'm running, I'm going to lift the torch to my chest.
All right.
Yes.
Take your D3 points of damage.
Okay, let's hope that it's on the low side this time instead of another 3. Yes. Only 1 damage.
Nice. You take 1 damage and boil the thing off of you.
Yep.
Greg, you were gonna stabby.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, I only have 1 sword out because I'm carrying the rope, so I'm gonna stab 1 and then just keep running with. That's a 20 with a natural 19.
Yeah, you kill it.
And then I keep running with Mr. Barrington.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Necessities. I came in and I screwed up all the cams. Rob, can you cycle your cam, please? I turn it off and on again.
Alrighty. Let's see here.
The lower left is that button. Oh no, I think he just left.
Rip.
Niarb succumbed to the shadows.
Oh no, not Niarb.
Fantastic.
All
Alright, we're all in the right spots again.
Okay.
So, you guys start to run past the 2 remaining little globular monsters. Niarb and Leo, as the party moves forward, you see beside you on the ground, one of them's on the wall of Shenanigans, one of them's on the ground, are 2 puddle monsters.
Sweet. Let's clear
Torch them as we go by.
Yep.
Alright, give me attack rolls, each of you. Ooh, both are hits. And the shadow monsters only have 1 HP, so you can kill them both.
Yeah.
The blob monsters. They die quickly. You guys make it to the first exit of the alleyway this round without having seen any more creatures. Although as you pass that first alleyway to your left, you see walking down it towards you is a different type of shadow monster that you haven't seen before. This one is a quadruped, and you can't really make out its distinctive shape because the whole thing is just this weird shadowy blob, but it does look like a four-legged creature, and it is coming down the alleyway.
Is it the size of a horse?
Maybe a little bit shorter, but a little bit stockier.
Yep, Molotov it.
A cow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Molotov.
All right, Leo, make your attack roll as you're the last one running past it.
Alrighty. 9.
Miss. Roll me a d8 for in which direction you miss.
Miss in the right direction.
He misses directly behind him and burns the party.
Yeah.
Roll.
Directly behind him would be behind us.
Or directly in front of him.
Yes.
Other way for the slash and just an R. At no
that'd be
space. Everything about that is wrong.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Use up enter.
1, 2, 3, 5. So it lands closer to you and against the wall on the left. The creature. So it kind of splatters on the
That'll
wall.
slow it down.
So this starts a fire
All right.
slightly.
The creature stops pursuing down the alleyway. You can kind of feel a slow rumble through the ground. It doesn't say anything or make any noises, but you feel a rumble through the ground.
Oh, nah. Not cool.
Ione, you're taking the point.
Yeah, I think we're just running to the jewel shop, right? So we want to get to the end of this alley and cut up.
You get to the end of the alleyway. Well, it continues, but you get to the turn-off point. You haven't seen any more monsters. Take a left and break out to the main road. The main road looks like way down near Shenanigans. It's kind of misty and vapory. To the other side, it looks pretty clear. You can actually see a little bit of a ways. The starlight and moon out right now give you some idea of what's out there, but
Still no color, right?
it's still no color.
Okay. Well, once I hit the main road, there's nothing impeding our way. I just make my way to the jewel shop with the light of Mr. Necessity's torches.
There you go. You make it to the jewel shop right away.
Okay.
Okay, and then I guess we'll say for Leo to try to get us in, and I'll take one end of the rope if.
Yeah, we like coil the rope out in like an arc around it, and then like stand on the inside of it instead of the light.
Yeah, well, yeah, we said it. So
The rope forms a nice burning light. Leo, I need you to do 10 points of damage to the door to rip it open.
Alrighty.
Make me attack rolls.
Is it D8?
D20 to hit.
Okay,
You can do like a
first.
blow that hits the door but is insignificant. Ooh, nice shot. D8 plus 2 for damage.
crit it. Let's get that one shot.
7.
You hack into the door with your first blow, kind of splitting it partially open. You guys notice now outside and around you, these shadow monsters are moving towards you. Mostly from the Shenanigans bar. They're not to you yet. Give me another attack roll, Leo. Nice.
Another 16 and a hit. 9.
All right. You split the door in half at this point, and it just kind of teeters and falls in. Stop.
Glorious. Shall we enter?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Who's got the least amount of hit points? They can enter first, so if they set off a trap or something.
I'm currently at 3.
Ladies first. And not I will walk through.
All right, Iwoody. It's pretty dark in here. Only the light from outside gives you any idea of what's going on. There are no windows in this ground floor, as is common for jewelry shops.
Uh-huh.
There are
Makes
a few
sense.
display cases that are covered with a thick layer of dust.
I think it's time to start looking at the display cases. We're here to pick out our jewels, so.
There are all sorts of. You can't tell which ones are rubies and which ones are sapphires because there's no color. There's
We'll
That's
just
okay.
have to grab all of them.
That's it. Oh no. I
you
have to
can't
carry
tell the
on.
difference between silver and gold. It's just all metals and
Take-
gems and stuff.
Take it all. Actually, you would be able to tell if you bite gold, it'll be different to biting silver.
That's true. Unless it's like 14 karat gold, in which case you probably can't tell the difference. Pure gold, definitely.
Just grab it all.
Yeah. So
I actually begin looking specifically for a crown because Mr. Millman has asked us for it.
I'm gonna die with a crown on my head.
Yeah. Leo wants a crown, so I begin looking for Leo's crown.
Everyone make me perception checks.
Let's put a torch to secure the door, like blocking the doorway.
Yeah.
Well, we got the rope burning outside of it for at least a little while.
Oh, okay. The rope is there. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
19.
19. That is a. Let's see, crown here.
21.
The 24.
Mr. Necessities and Niar, you guys find at the same time a tiara. Not a crown, but it's a tiara.
I'll wear it.
It's behind like some rebar that has been shaped around it.
Okay.
And there's like a padlock on it that opens a little rebar door. So it can't be pulled out unless you open the little gate.
Okay, I'll try to bend bars on it.
All right, 25% chance.
Okay.
Oh.
Just too damn strong for you.
Can I axe the lock?
Maybe it's metal. Make me an attack roll.
Okay.
Well, you know, actually, screw that. You eventually, if you just spend time attacking it, you'll.
Oh yeah, take 20.
Box. I need you to make me a saving throw for your axe, and I'll make a saving throw for the lock. It is
Okay, so
metal
what's-
versus crushing blow. Give me.
I'm assuming there's a fireplace in here. Well,
No. Give me a
No.
D20. You need a 7 or higher.
Oh. 17. Booyah.
All right. Your axe survives the blow, but so does the lock, and we'll just keep doing opposed saving throws until
Okay.
one of them doesn't survive it.
14.
Okay. Nope. They both survive again.
Can I try bending the bars again?
Nope. Only one try. On
Natural
bars.
20.
Oh, but I can try to bend the bars. I have a 4% chance.
All right. Here we go, Iwani.
All right. Before we count the natural 20 I just rolled, go for it.
Nope.
All right. So you're hacking away at this lock, and your axe is getting a little bit dulled, but it's still intact. The lock is made out of metal, and the two of them just aren't falling apart yet. So we can just keep doing saving throws until either the axe or the lock fails.
so they don't have a fireplace to heat this floor?
They do not.
When you're buying
Is there
jewelry, you're
any-
cold all the time.
Is there any other like metal bar? I mean, I was looking for a fireplace poker, but anything similar that could be used to physics the bars apart?
Ah, yeah, the leverage pressure
Yes.
pull. I like it. I like it. Got a rapier.
Shop.
Or the other thing, it's set into a wooden platform or something. The bars.
Can we
go-
just take the whole box?
Yeah.
It's set against the wall. You could try and just rip it out of the wall.
Yeah, I'll try doing that.
Yeah, try that.
Okay,
Go,
that's-
my good bear friend.
That's going to be another. We're going to call it another bend bars check. Maybe at plus 10%. So 35
Okay.
for you. Nope.
Those-
Oh, you always roll high.
I would need to try it.
Sure, absolutely.
That
For now.
14.
10%, so I have a 14% chance on this one.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll laugh if you get this.
And
Greg,
Boom!
describe how Iwani rips this thing apart for us.
I think she just kind of looks at it for a moment and has like an aha moment and realizes that there's just like a small weakness in a piece of the wood. And so rather than ripping it straight off, she kind of puts some torque on it and like twists the wood, and this like little rotten piece kind of breaks away, and then just the rest comes with it.
Nice. The tiara falls to the floor.
I pick it up and daintily place it on Leo's head.
Leo, you have a crown.
Am I pretty now?
I loosened it.
All right. Outside, the rope is beginning to burn out, and you see just beyond the rope dozens of these little puddles. A large, call it cow or rhino-shaped shadow monster and a few man-shaped shadow monsters outside.
Is it time to start chucking Molotovs at them? Would someone bring a torch here?
That would be a good move.
I think we should all stand in the doorway and just throw all of our Molotovs at them. Just like create an inferno.
But don't we need to go out that way?
Yeah.
Well, we'll let the fire burn down.
Is there a back
Is
exit?
there an upstairs for the jewelry shop?
There is an upstairs.
Okay.
That's where they
upstairs-
keep the more expensive goods.
Yeah. I was gonna say, is there like a fireplace or something upstairs?
You don't know. You haven't been up there yet.
Well, no, I'm saying like I want to run upstairs and is it like a 1-bedroom upstairs thing or?
Yeah, upstairs is just there's a bedroom and a kitchen/dining room.
Okay.
I'm going to specifically toss a Molotov to get going, not directly in front of the door, but close enough that it's lighting it up and they can't really get through the front door.
Sure. So, Iwani, Niarb, and Leo all toss Molotovs and create a raging inferno just outside the door. Meanwhile,
Sounds
Mr.
good.
Necessities goes upstairs.
Okay.
So, you find a fire pit in the kitchen
Mhm.
and a small hearth in the bedroom.
Okay, so I'm going to use I'm gonna try to quickly light a fire here by just using one of the Molotovs in the fireplace, just pouring some of the alcohol out and then using my torch.
It goes up in flames.
And then I am going to go to, I guess, the bedroom. And is there like bedding?
Lots of it.
I'm going to dump the rest of that same Molotov all over it, so it's basically cool-coated in alcohol. And then I want to, through one of the windows, try to throw that bedding over, basically, near where the rope fire is, like a ways away. Like
So
I
you
just want to
light
throw.
the bedding on fire and throw
No,
it
no,
out
no,
the window.
I'm not lighting the bedding on fire. It's just I doused it in alcohol,
Right.
and now I'm throwing the sodden bedding like
Okay. It goes
like
out the
one piece
window,
at a time.
lands
Yeah.
on the Molotov thing, and just goes up in a huge inferno.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's windows in the second floor we can go out of,
Yes.
leading to, like the back or something.
Windows facing the front and sides, none facing the alleyway. You guys have the tiara.
But now he's thrown the torches, so if we went out the side where he went, or he's thrown the bedding, so if we went out the side where he went, they can't come down the alley from the front at us.
You
Because
put
the
the
bedding.
bedding in front of
I
the
threw
door.
it in the front. Yeah. So basically, like
Well, he threw it out
where
the window,
rope
right?
was. Yeah, the rope, but it was in the front, like the
Put it
window,
out a front window or a side window?
front window. Because I threw basically just alcohol bedding on. I was trying to hit the rope fire that was still
Okay.
going. So I was basically trying to make more fire temporarily. While
I think we should throw some fire to block one end of the alley, the end towards the front, and then go out the window and head down the other way, and then head for the brighter area where we saw stars. Because I think that's probably the way out.
We saw stars.
Yeah, I thought Neil said towards one direction we saw stars.
Yeah, there was starlight to the east.
All right. Well, I've got my tiara, and we've
Yeah,
pocketed some
and we've-
jewels, have we not?
Yes, quite a
We
few.
got all the jewels.
Yes.
Alrighty. Well, let's book it for the stars, shall we? I've got a tiara. Like, it just makes sense, right?
Okay. Do you guys just like jump out a window?
Into the alley, side window, not a front window.
Okay.
And we've got the end of the alley. We light the bedding and throw it down to block and the end of the alley that's towards the front, so they can't just like come down from the front after us.
Okay, that's a smart move. I like that.
All right. You guys go out the alley. You block the front with fire, back in and down to the east towards the stars.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Eventually, the alley, comes to a stop, and you have to make it your way out to the main road. You don't see shadow monster. Looks pretty clear. Starlight above you. There's no more mist. Everything's in this perpetual kind of like dusk or dawn state where there's a little bit of light everywhere, but not really a lot of light anywhere, except for where your torches are. Everything is grayscale.
That's all the way down where we saw the stars, or we hit our way down there?
You're heading your way down there. Now there's stars above you and outside, and you know, the mist that's kind of enveloped the area around Shenanigans is gone.
I heard once we have to follow the first star to the right and straight on till morning.
Okay, makes sense. Like
that's as good as
that logic.
Okay.
If the sun rises in the east, we want to go east. I'll go with that.
Right, you guys head towards the east until you begin to feel the hairs on the back of your neck prick up, static all around you in the air, and slowly everything kind of dims to a darkness until you blink your eyes and find yourself back in Shenanigans. You're all lying on the ground, scattered about the room. The sun is coming up. There's a rooster crowing in the background. You all have splitting headaches.
Do I have my crown?
No.
Oh,
No!
I had the best dream you could ever imagine.
I don't know if you'd call it the best dream, but...
Do I have a bloody, honey-filled chest wound?
No. Yes, actually. Yes, I take that back. You do have a bloody honey-filled chest wound.
I'm gonna reach over it and like get a little bit of honey and then eat it.
Tastes a little bit like ash.
It wasn't just a dream.
Yeah.
Damn it, I was promised huckleberries and we didn't find any.
So we got the shit kicked out of us and literally no reward.
Well, you don't really want to give me a crown now, do you? Like, that's just a bad idea.
Did we have any of the gems that we pocketed?
Look, nothing that you picked up in the Shadow Realm, not the alcohol, not the Molotov cocktails, not the gems, nothing you picked up there transferred over.
Okay.
So my belly's now empty. We need more ale.
Well, we are in Shenanigans.
I'm just gonna call out Desmond!
Almost as if on cue, you see the front door open and Desmond walk in, start to look about. And then you guys realize that all the furniture has been rearranged. Some of the tables have been broken down and are stacked in the fireplace. There's like a big axe mark in the bar. Desmond looks around and goes, "What the hell did you guys do?"
I was searching for huckleberries in the Shadow Realm you sent me to after the
Shadow Realm? No! Did you mop like I showed
find
you?
Any huckleberries, and I'm very disappointed, Desmond. I expect some.
Did you mop like I showed you with the grain?
You saw me mopping. You said it was very good.
I swear to God, Iwani, if you didn't mop with the grain, Shadow Realm. Did you do circles? Did you do circles?
I don't remember. I'm not a housemaid. Although if they go to the Shadow Realm every time, I might have to change that thought. I'll have to talk with all my housemaids when I get back home. Seems like quite an adventure, but I wanted huckleberries.
Look, if you go with the grain slowly and carefully, you go to the land of fairies and gizmos. And there's huckleberries, there's rainbows, there's chocolate fountains that come out of the ground. If you go in circles, you go to the Shadow Realm, and that place is fucking scary. What did you do, Iwani?
Well,
those chocolate fountains were awful nice.
On a fire. I got shot. I was looking for Melingar, and we got a crown for Leo.
Yeah, and it's gone. It's gone.
Yes, I think Leo deserves a crown. Desmond, do you have a crown?
Please tell me you didn't break anything when you were over there.
I
mean, besides the tables that are broken.
Define broken?
Pretty soon, a panicked person runs into the shop. You recognize him as the jeweler from down the street. Going, Desmond! Desmond! Someone broke down my door and stole my things in the night. I found jewels scattered all over the back alleyway. And someone reportedly found a tiara like halfway down out of town on the ground. But they're claimed it's theirs.
That's mine.
Look, you guys. What did you do?
I didn't do it.
We stayed alive.
Like I said, we got him a crown.
You guys robbed a jewelry shop in an outer plane realm? Or demi-plane realm?
We weren't robbing it, we were using it as a cover. A stronghold, as you wish.
Then why did you have a crown? Tiara, says the jeweler. Why did you have a tiara?
It just happened to be around, and I was like, I've always wanted to wear a crown. And we didn't have a crown on hand, so we improvised.
He turns to the jeweler. You really shouldn't be leaving expensive tiaras lying around, you know. Those things are just... They're obvious targets for thieves. And the jeweler turns back and says, but Desmond, I had bolted it to the wall with rebar. And looks back to you, the two of you.
I didn't do it.
I didn't pull it out, and I'm the strongest one here. So if I couldn't pull it out, no one could.
I'm just grinning from ear to ear.
I think I need a drink. As he heads to the back of the bar, starts looking.
I'll take one.
Where's all my alcohol? Where's all my whiskey?
About that.
If you go down the road near the tiara, there should be a pile of alcohol.
Yes.
How am I supposed to run a bar without...
We didn't use all of the booze.
All right, that's
there's
it.
some.
Iwani, you are never allowed to mop my floor again. Ever.
Oh, that's no fair.
No
I did
more
a
mopping.
wonderful job mopping.
You did a terrible job. If you did it right, you would have gone to the realm of fairies. All right.
I told you should have spelt your name.
You were trying to lead me. I blame you, Leo, if anything messed up.
You got bored with mopping before I could get you to direct your name onto the floor.
And I think on that note, we will call it for this week's Shenanigans. Maybe a little bit early, but I think the story deserves a good ending.
So thinks Niar, if we go back to the shadow plane, take the goods that we want, and rather than try to take them out, simply stash them somewhere where we can recover them once we return. We have the perfect crime.
Hire a room at Shenanigans and just store it all in the room and then leave.
Yes. While avoiding shadow monsters.
All right, so that's it for this week's Shenanigans.
Thank you for adding a new weapon to my arsenal.
Do we get experience?
Yes, you get experience. Everyone
Yay.
please mark down 1,000 experience points for surviving the Shadow Realm.
Yeah.
Level.
Woo!
5 more.
I was 50 away, so yeah.
Mr. Necessities, why don't you roll us a d10 plus whatever your con bonus is?
Let's see what my con is. +0, so.
Nice.
A 2. Yes.
What level is this for you, Mr. Necessities?
Level 2.
All right, so you get another +1 to hit, and that is it. Anyone
I will
else
roll
level?
for help now.
Nice.
9
Oh,
more.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful, Iwani.
Nice.
Are you also level 2 now?
I am also level 2.
Great, another +1 to hit, and that is it.
Yep.
Earb, you hit anything?
It's going to be a long way to level 4.
Okay. And
Level 4, no wonder.
and I think Leo, this is probably a temporary character for you.
Oh, no. I'll
No,
keep
you
him.
want to keep him?
Yeah, I'll keep him.
Sweet. I don't know what your experience was when I handed you the sheet. Level?
No. No, I've got 500 more to go.
Okay, coolio. Well then, why don't we do some quick shout-outs? I'm going to start, if you guys don't mind. In about an hour and a half, we're going to have Love Bites with Ryan, who's going to be doing it as either Georg or Father Morton Bixby. Friar Morton
Please be
Bixby.
Morton Bixby.
Yes.
Which will be beautiful. And then half an hour after that's over, we've got Quinn for our Age of Strife auditions.
Ooh, so that's who it was meant to go to.
Yeah. Why don't we do our shoutouts in reverse order from our welcomes? So we'll start with Leo.
Okay. I'm new to this, but yeah, I don't think I'll be streaming much this week at all. I do, if you want to go check out my stuff, everything across the board is Amateur Millman. I do mainly video games and cons, but yeah, For the rest of the day, I'm most probably going to have another nap because it's 6 a.m. here. And then, yeah. Lately, the game of choice is Armor 3, Exile mod. So,
All right.
there you go.
Cool. And that's twitch.tv/amateurmillman.
Yep.
Nice. Greg, what's going on with you?
I am going to be doing some more streaming, I guess. I've been doing Final Fantasy Fridays, and that's been going well. And I started playing Stories Path of Destiny, or Story Path of Destinies. We'll be finishing that up this week, and I think maybe some Death Road to Canada as well. So if you want to check that out, twitch.tv/Greg Hansen.
And how far are you? Which Final Fantasy are you on?
We finished Final Fantasy 1, so we are now maybe a quarter of the way through Final Fantasy 2. Which is very interesting because it uses different like mechanics than any other of the games I've ever seen. So it's been a fun jaunt through old mechanics.
Is Final Fantasy 2 the one where you can buy spells and cast them from your scrolls for like a ton of damage?
Yes, yeah, they cast them at like level 8.
But can you also learn them, or do you just buy them and cast them?
So yeah, if you buy the scrolls, you can read them. Any of your party members can read them, and they learn that spell at like the base level. And then the more you use that spell, the better you get at it. So like it's possible that you could never really learn magic, but just be rich and buy all of the scrolls and just cast level 4 to 8 magic all over the place. But that's not the choice that we use. We have one mage and one white mage, and we're trying to practice spells every chance we get. We just cast them even if they're going to be useless because we got to get those reps.
I remember Final Fantasy 2 being really confusing and difficult for a child when I played it.
If I hadn't been warned that it was super confusing, I would be lost. But I came into it knowing that it was going to be confusing, so I've been like studious.
Reading up. Yeah.
And that stream is twitch.tv/Greg Hansen.
Yep.
Okay. Mr. Necessities, or Ryan, what's going on with you this week?
Finished traveling for a bit, back here until in 2 weeks I go to Nebraska, but get a couple more weeks in LA. No streaming or anything for me, so probably just watching a lot of Olympics and,
Do you
doing
have
that.
a favorite Olympic sport?
Not really. Probably just like swimming or whatever, generic, I'll just watch whatever they're broadcasting.
And Nearb/Rob, any final words for today?
If you'd like to buy a chameleon, I'd be happy to sell you one. Aside from that, I do appreciate when people follow me, but this is it. This is all I do. There's nothing else to see.
He does have a private stream, which costs $100 an hour to go to. That's not on Twitch.
Oh wait, it's $100 an hour? I was paying $200 for that.
You're just wrecked, man.
Whoops! Sorry, Rob. Mean to blow that for you. That's it, guys. We'll see you next week for more shenanigans, and we'll see you in like an hour and a half for some love bites. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.